Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to sit down and film a nice little fall look using no new products. First off, I think I'm going to work on my eyes. I already have my eyes primed with some concealer, my Milani eye primer, and then I set that with a loose powder. And I have my brows done with my e.l.f. brow pencil. So let's jump right in. So I'm going to dip into the So Jaded palette. I have been loving this. It is not super old. It is my newest palette purchase, but I have used it almost every single day of my everyday life. Not filming, just look at it. It's so pretty. Okay. I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush. I'm going to put Royal Jewels right in my crease, and I'm going to really blow this out so it comes all the way almost up to my brow bone and down onto my lid. And I'm kind of going to like pull the color out because I want my eyes to have a more elongated shape. So I'm just going to go out like so. I think I need a little bit more on this side. And then I am going to take, I'm just going to flip, this is a dual-ended Farrah brush. I got it in an Ipsy bag. Everything is rubbed off on, so I don't know what it is, but it's got this little shader end, and I'm going to load my brush up with Geodude, and I am just going to pack this all over my lid. And then once I have the color laid down, I'm not worried about being perfect because I'm going to buff it out with the fluffy brush that I was using for the crease earlier. And I'm just going to buff those two colors together so it has a nice little transition into each other. And then whenever I have it all buffed out, I am going to pull that color up. Whenever I have all that laid down nicely on my lid, I'm going to pull it up to meet with my crease shade to finish the elongated shape. And it's not perfect, but I'm going to kind of clean it up with a makeup wipe. Now I think I'm going to take the shade Tiger Eye. It's this really pretty olivey shimmery color, and I'm kind of going to put that only on my lid, and I'm going to focus it on the outer portion. And then I'm going to buff it into the Geodude color. Then I'm going to kind of take that Tiger Eye color, and I know it is shimmery, but I am going to bring it just ever so slightly into my crease to get some depth, a little bit more sunken in look. I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. And now I'm going to take a Super Shock Shadow. This is in the shade So Quiche. It looks really purple because there's like little purple glitters, but it's got an olivey green base. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like little purple glitters with, oh, it's just so pretty. I'm just going to take it on my finger, and I'm going to really apply this to my whole lid. And I'm just taking the fluffy brush and I am diffusing the edge. I am going to take the brush that had the Tiger Eye shade on it, and I'm going to dip in to the Super Shock, and I'm going to place it right on top of this little V. I initially laid down Tiger Eye to add more depth so I could layer this on top, just so it wasn't one-dimensional. I wanted to have some layering to create depth. I'm going to blend that all together. I'm not worried about keeping a precise shape because I'm going to clean it up. And I also don't really mind if it's a little smoked out because I kind of wanted it to look like that, a little bit messy. I don't know if you can tell about this just slight depth that it gave on that outer corner, layering that shadow underneath the Super Shock, but beautiful. I love fall and getting to work with more earthy tones. They're so beautiful. Now I'm going to take my makeup wipe, and I'm not really going to drag because I don't want to drag on the delicate eye area, so I'm just going to kind of press and very lightly kind of get most of the glitters up. I'm mostly focusing on the glitters, getting those up, and then I'm going to clean up the line with concealer. Now for the complexion, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm just going to focus this on to my T-zone where I have giant pores. just to try to create a smoother appearance. I'm actually going to take my L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift Serum Tint in the shade Pearl. I love this stuff. I'm actually almost out. I gotta go get some more. And I'm just gonna put that on the sides of my face and a little bit on my forehead. And what this does is gives this beautiful lip from within effect on my skin. I think this is my first video filming in like a nice fall-y sweater. It is officially sweater weather here and I have never been so excited. Okay, now the primer, the e.l.f. primer is pretty set, so I think I'm gonna go into foundation now. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Born to Glow foundation today. And I actually like to just kind of apply this directly to my face. Then I just kind of dab it all over. I took a shower today and I just let my hair air dry. And I tucked it behind my ears and it started doing these little flips. And I really liked it. It was giving me like 60s / like early 2000s vibes. And so I just got my curling iron out and I just kind of helped it a little bit more. And I think it's adorable and I really like it. Okay, got all that on. Don't know if I mentioned it. If I did, I'm sorry, but I'm in the shade Vanilla. Okie dokie. Now on to concealer. I am going to use my Jeffree Star concealer. This is the best concealer I have ever tried, and I have used it so much that my bottle, like when I look inside, it's like pretty much empty. It's like barely holding on. I'm really sad because it's the most beautiful offer. It's light, but it offers so much coverage. And I'm just gonna bring, and while I'm blending the concealer, I'm just kind of lightly going over here to clean up that line. I don't really care if it's like this perfect little line because I'm actually going to blend my lower lash line shadows down there, up into that, since I want it to be kind of more smoked out looking. Also, my neighbor is chopping some wood, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to take this tiny little blending brush and I'm just going to dip right back in to the Royal Jewels and I'm going to buff it all across, not being careful because I don't really care if it's, again, I want it to be really smoked out looking, so I'm pulling it farther down a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to dip into Geodude and I'm actually just going to take that same brush and I'm just going to pinch it to get a little bit closer to my lash line. And then once I have it applied, I'm just going to kind of tap a lot of the extra off and I'm just going to kind of gently buff it together more. Okay, now I'm going to go into Tiger Eye here. And again, pinching the brush and connecting it on this outer corner. And I'm only going to put it on the outer quarter, this again, to create an elongated effect. Okay, then I'm going to go back into this ColourPop Super Shock. And I'm going to take this tiny little pencil brush and I'm going to put this just on the outer corner just to connect the lid colors and my lower lash line. Then I'm going to kind of press it. Ooh, I need some bronzer. I'm looking kind of scary. I'm actually going to take this ColourPop Peach Blush. This is the shade Perk Up. And I'm actually going to use this as a bronzer today. And I'm not really going to bring this down and really warm up my face. I'm mostly just focusing this on the very perimeters, and I'm coming down, as you can see, just a little bit here just to create more definition for my cheekbone. And then I connect down here in my jaw and right below my jaw, and then I kind of sweep it down and bring it on my neck and then a little bit on my ears so I don't have a weird disconnect. And then I'm just going to take the very edge of the brush. The brush, I don't know if you can tell, but the way this brush is made, it kind of comes to a point. It's like really fat and then it comes to a point. So I'm just going to run that very lightly on the edges of my nose and right down here. I'm going to use this sugar blush in the shade Peach Peak. I got this in an Ipsy bag, but I really wanted to use this more peachy neutral color to complement this bronzery stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to swirl my brush in. And I'm going to start up here and kind of bring it down. And I am going to go for more of a blush heavy look because, I don't know, I'm just feeling really bold. Bold eyes, bold cheeks. And I'm gonna connect it up right here and up onto my forehead. It's just makeup. Just play. Washes off. You can totally go a little bit less blush crazy than I am if you're following along. This is just the direction I am ending up. I don't know. I'm gonna take the leftovers and like put it right here so I have a continuous flush. And I kind of like to dust my brush off, and then I kind of like to blend this up so I don't just have a pink circle right there. I'm just taking my brush now and like pressing it into my skin to make sure everything is melded and I have a nice blend, because I don't want anything to look patchy or just like a line. This is a last minute decision, but this is a Endless Silky Eye Pen by Pixi, and I'm pretty sure this is the shade Rose Glow. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, Rose Glow. And I'm just going to follow that dark color and make a tiny wing only on the outer fourth of my eye, and then bring it down, connecting it to my lower lash line just to further exaggerate the elonged shape. I'm just going to take this brush and kind of buff it so I don't have a harsh line. Again, I want it to be smoky. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in my waterline again, only on the outer portion. And I'm also tight lining as well. Now for highlighter. I haven't used my Maleficent highlighter in a while, and this also has a little bit of purpley flecks to it, I think, if I remember. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Okay, I'm just going to put this on. So pretty. And I'm just going to pat that out with my fingers. I think I got that a little too high. Oh well, just roll with it. I'm going to put some right here on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm just going to take a little highlight brush and I'm going to buff that up, buff it in even further, because I really want it to be soft. I want everything to be soft. Soft and bold. I don't know. I'm just rolling. I kind of got my highlighter a little bit close here, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Now I gotta match it. I'm actually not going to put highlighter on my forehead today. I know. Okay, wait. I'm going to stop right now and I'm going to wipe the foundation off my lips. And I'm going to put a lip balm on. Lip balm on. Why can't I ever say lip balm? And I'm going to let that soak in to prep for my lip product. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put highlighter right here. I'm actually going to dip my brush into the highlighter itself and I'm going to pop it onto my ear. Oh, so pretty. Need to give the ear some love. I apologize for the distance between my videos. It has just, I have not been able to sit down and film this week. It's just been like, I go to film and then something pops up and I can't, and then I go to film and then again, it just keeps happening. So I apologize. Now, since my face is pretty glittery, I think I was gonna put my highlight up here to highlight my brow bone, but now I think I'm just gonna do a matte color. So what I'm gonna do is hop into the Jaded palette again, and I'm gonna take the shade My Precious and pop that right under there. And I don't know, first I'm gonna put a matte inner corner highlight and then I'll do a shimmer just to see what I'm feeling. But right now, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Definitely need a shimmer. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shade Pearl and I'm gonna mix in a little bit of diamond. And I'm just using a little flat brush. I'm gonna pop that on. I didn't want super sparkly, that's why I didn't use this highlight. Alright, I think that's it for my face. So I'm gonna pop on some mascara. Let me pick one out. Okay, the mascara that I'm going to use isn't super easy to get a hold of. I have seen it on Amazon, but it is the My Lash mascara. This is a Japanese brand, and I will have my Japanese video linked down below, and in the description of that video it has a link to this mascara if you're interested. And since I am having a little bit more of dark, sultry, bold look going on, I am going to use my Covergirl primer, and then I'm going to put this on to give just a little bit extra volume, more than normal. I'll be back. Okay, that is as good as it's going to get with mascara. These eyelashes over here, they molted. Does anybody else's eyelashes molt? I take such good care of my lashes. I wash them super gently, try not to rub my eyes. I even put face oils on them, like I put vitamin E oil and all that jazz. I moisturize them. I take very good care of my lashes, but yet they still molt. So I have one side that's really pretty And when I put mascara on, it's long and beautiful and I can get them to where I want them. And then the other side, no, they just molt, they just short and, it's so aggravating. Does anybody else have this problem? And if you have found a way to fix it or reduce it, the problem, whatever, let me know because I'm dying over here. Okay, so now that I've got everything all together, I'm going to look and see if I need to add anything or whatever. I think I want more blush. Yeah. So I'm going to dip back into that sugar blush and very gently pop more on my cheeks and my nose and the rest of it onto my forehead and chin. Okay, so now I'm going to spray my face. First, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Dew Mist, and then the next I'm going to use my Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. So, okay, now I'm going to use my ColourPop Brow Boss Gel, and I use the shade Light Brown. Okay, so they definitely got a little bit more bold. It's okay. No use crying over spilled milk. Now for lips, I'm just going to line my lips with a nude pencil. This is a Milani one. It's the number 3 nude. I'm just going to use it to very gently define my lips. I'm going to use this ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in Cypress Chill. It is such a pretty rosy color, and it's one of my favorites. Okay, what I did is just kind of applied it to the edge, and I'm just going to press it in and blend it with my finger to create a softer look. Okay, so that is the finished look. Yeah, that was really fun dipping into some old things that I really love but I haven't used in a while. I feel so fall and like, yes. Anyways, so I hope you like this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have not yet, please subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah. No.